Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. I lost all the comments on the last stream, so what is up with that light? It's the whole power coming over here. Yeah, but something's going on with my light out here. Not good. Not sure what that was all about. So yeah, you go in there to do one thing and you get sidetracked. Well, since I'm in here, I'll roll a couple more cigarettes and I might as well grab a couple more beers and well, I gotta go potty and well, it'd be nice to have some beer salt. And meanwhile, my phone died. I've never given my fish instant oatmeal. Is it you, Sandy? Quit it. My fish is starting to like watermelon though. In fact, I have a video in my koi pond playlist of them eating watermelon last year and jumping through the I'd throw a ring of watermelon out there with the center cut out and they would eat it and then there's just a ring left floating around and I caught one jumping through it. It was cool. Oh, forgot to take my shoes off again. Okay, now I feel better. Cheers. I tried tomatoes, I don't like them, but watermelon and jumping through hoops to get it sounds fun. Yeah, they don't like tomato. They like fruit, you know. I kind of had to train them to eat the watermelon. I pushed some pellets inside of it. So they'd have to go after the watermelon to get into the pellet. And then they started to realize, hey, this is pretty good, you know? No, I've never tried oranges. I've tried watermelon and cantaloupe, but cantaloupe is too hard. You know, the watermelon they can eat. If it's just spoiled, they're hard pressed to even eat a bug if it doesn't look like a round shrimp pellet. That's what they know as food. They will eat bugs, but nope, koi don't have teeth. They're sucker fish. Their mouths point downward. They're scavengers. It's really a form of carp. I mean, koi are illegal to even have in the UK because they're a nuisance fish. Time for medicine. I might cough here. But don't worry, I'll live. So is the stream running pretty smooth, or it looks good out here on my phone? It's not buffering or anything. Do you like marmalade? It's really good for congestion. The peel that you throw out when you peel a tangerine gets rid of them. Hey, Copper, first time I'm watching. Normally I'm tuning in for the Dutchman. Wow, he's a big one. It's pretty good. Hey, Doug, thanks for coming by. Yeah, no Dutch for several days now. I think he had a little short update yesterday. It's on my channel. I don't think he put it on his channel. He's off doing his tree cutting work in real life. Good for him, you know, it's good to get away from the internet. And Diana, I have emphysema, so I'm not really congested. It's just when I was an apprentice 30 years ago, 28 years ago, I worked in we were tearing apart an old hospital to make a new one, and there was asbestos. Well, the asbestos crew had been in and done their thing, you know, they say it's clean, but, you know, it's not. We're up there tearing out old pipes and stuff that have been there for 60, 70, 80 years. And there was asbestos everywhere. We all started coughing on that job, and I just never quit, you know. I was at my regular doctor, I don't know, about 12, 15 years ago, and she's like, Have you been to anybody about your emphysema? And I said, I have emphysema. And she goes, well, yeah. You've been smoking since you were 15. You were in this asbestos. Yeah. Go see this guy. Well, I made the appointment, but I never went. I mean, what are you going to do? And I still smoke, so, you know. I guess it is what it is. I'm sorry for coughing on the stream. I know it's annoying. Some really pretty goldfish in here too. Fancy goldfish with the long tails, like that one right there. She's really pretty. I got rid of like 17 of those huge goldfish last year to a friend of mine. Those things had to weigh a pound a piece. They were huge. And she wants more. I could get rid of 17 more easily and still probably have too many. The fish haven't even spawned this season yet. I'm getting about ready to do a water change. I'm putting it off as long as I can because as soon as I do that, when you do a water change, you know, instinctually, if they're living out in the wild, you know, all of a sudden the water starts getting clearer because the streams are running and it's springtime, you know, it's time to have babies. So when you do a water change, it like spurs them on to want to spawn. So I just want to make sure, I don't know, not like I need any babies. My pond is got too many fish in it right now anyway. But I don't know. Yeah, they need to spawn. They eat most of them anyway. After they spawn, the pond is like, ew. It's like got this white foam all over it, all these eggs stuck everywhere, and the fish just gorge all day long on their own eggs. And they won't even eat, you know, because they're full. So after they spawn, I won't feed them for several days. But a couple fishies always make it. How old are the different koi? Well, you figure they grow an inch a year. So the big ones like Goldie, I bought her when she was probably, I don't know, she was probably 10 years old. She was probably 10 inches long. And she must be, I don't know, 26 inches long now. Maybe not quite that big. Anyway, she's probably 25 years old. Probably all the bigger ones are 20, 25 years old. The white goldfish are not as hardy, no. Actually, I've noticed the white goldfish are the jumpy ones. They're always the jumpers. They like to jump out of the water. I think of the smaller white ones in here are mostly koi. There might be a couple of goldfish. It's kind of hard to tell until they get bigger. Like these 3 white ones right there. I think all 3 of those are koi. So do I can't quit cold turkey, get a heart attack, cut way down, too many other things. Dutch and his workers working and feeding off the cats. Kind of dark out here. Yeah, well, it's, what is it, 10? What time is it? 9 o'clock at night? No colored lights. I have a string of white lights around the gazebo behind me, but when I plugged those in as I was going in to get that cord, then my electrical started freaking out, so I must have a short in that cord somewhere. The possum too. They'll come, they don't care. They have no fear of humans. They'll walk right up. Yeah, they freak me out. Especially because I can't run. I think I will get more cookies and expand my pond. I put cardboard down and water it, then start digging. Uh-oh, here's a train. Well, I'm really fortunate where I live. It's all sand, you know. This whole Central Valley, you know, used to be like ocean. It's all sand at the bottom, so the pond was really easy to dig, and you know, you could, once you get down a little ways, it's like permanently, you know, moist. It's not like dry sand out in the desert, you know. And so you could like sculpt it. Because if you saw this pond before we put the liner in, it has little edges all the way around a couple inches below the water line where you could put plants and stuff. Yeah, it was pretty. Really, really easy digging. I mean, that was a lot of dirt to move, but... And it's easy for me to say easy digging because I did not dig one shovelful of this pond. It's 12:14 here, 40 miles west of Boston. Wow. I used to live in Massachusetts. We were stationed at Westover Air Force Base. I'm not sure. Is Westover still... Is it still a real base, or did they decommission that one too? I'm not sure. Oh, I forgot my beer salt. Silly girl. This stuff. Really good. I'm near Old Fort Devens. Yeah, I don't know where that is. See, I was 6 to 10 years old when we lived in Massachusetts. Massachusetts was cool. We had real hot summers, you know. I remember popping tar bubbles in the street with your foot. It was hot, but in the wintertime we had snow. Yeah, it was pretty cool. The fish don't look stressed by the train. Oh no. Our soil is decomposed granite. Easy digging is good. I have to relocate an orange tree, so that will be fun. I'm 60 years old, but can give it a go. Oh, Diana, cool. Yeah, the tree part though. Good luck with that. Yeah, we were really lucky. The digging was, you know, it was super easy and, you know, I mean, fun as far as digging could be, because it was just like sculpting, you know, and we would smooth off the sides with our hands, you know, and I mean, it was just like having modeling clay, you know. It was pretty fun, really. Would stay all nice and hard packed, and you could just shave off exactly what you wanted and have fun, good stuff. Grandkids just got back up Northern California from Disneyland, all hyped up. LOL, I got a 3-day break. Be safe, love to all. Okay, Kathleen, check you later. Much love. Grandkids are the greatest in the world. Mine just left today. I miss him already. They're way better than kids. My grandson's been living with us, with me, since he was born until about 2 months ago. His mom found a new boyfriend and whatever. She's staying with him now, so I don't see him a lot. The sculpting, the side, but yeah. So I pretty much raised him since he was an infant. And we don't, I don't want to get my stream shut down, but the word that starts with a V, and it has to do with shots that they give you, yeah, we don't do that. And this kid is the smartest thing. I started teaching him sign language before he could talk because, you know, it's a way for them to communicate before they really physically can say the words. They can sign. And oh my goodness, it was incredible. He just started talking and trying to talk and signing and just like opened up a whole new world. And so, well, I thought, well, I'm gonna start teaching him Spanish too. I don't know a lot, but we have a Spanish speaker who lives in the house. We started teaching him Spanish too. Oh yeah, that's no problem. He's got that all down. Then yesterday I was teaching him how to count to 10 in French, and he got that. The kid's not even 2 years old. He's like French, Spanish, English, sign language. So outgoing. Well, just, you know, he's just a treasure. Yeah, I miss having him around. I like to take credit for, you know, his smartness. I worked with him, you know, every day. I was at work, you know, it was fun. But I really got to say, starting them off on sign language is like incredible. Once they realize that they can communicate their wants and needs, it just, oh, they blossom. And then right then, man, you can teach them anything. I felt like I was sculpting too. I totally understand. You get in the groove, sculpting the sides for the bog plants. Good. I'm allergic to all those V's. Yeah. God restores, and I'm thankful for grandmas like you. Chin up and many blessings. Smart kids these days. We were talked too in baby talk when we were kids. Oh, signing is so awesome. Good parenting, yeah. Yeah, I didn't do that with my kids. I didn't know any better, but that's why it's so cool being a grandparent. Because you're old enough to realize and see other people that have done it. Oh, sorry, medicine time. And yeah, wow, it was just like the key trigger that just triggered him in from being a baby, not even really babbling a lot, but to absolutely communicating. I think I have a video on YouTube in my Oliver playlist. He was 18 months old, signing. What was he signing? Drink cold water, please, Nana. And he's just so cute, Where before you try and teach him a word, and have him say it, he wouldn't really want to say it, but when you taught him how to sign it, he had no problem signing it and saying it at the same time, And yeah, he's so much fun to be around. Hey, Brendan, long time no see. Brendan, this one's for you. Who put you on high alert? All right, Diana. Aw, much love for taking care of your mom. I don't know, I really think that V word and not having that V shots, they're, they're trying to kill us. They're trying to give us all Alzheimer's and autism, and so I learned about it probably when my kids were like 18 months old, but I had already done up to 18 months old everything that was on the requirement, and they both have, I think, they're fine, but they have physical and it's bad. And so yeah, we didn't do that with him, and oh my goodness, I think that's why, plus working with him, he's just like a little genius, and everybody that sees him is like, oh my goodness, he's not even 2 years old, walking up to people, talking to them in the store, and they're like, oh my God, this kid talks and signs. Oh, you hear that Corona open, Brendan? Got me some beer salt. It's been a while since I sat out here by the pond. I had a couple beers and enjoyed the evening. Yeah, it's nice having grandkids, but it's also nice when they leave and Nana can go sit out by the pond for hours if she wants to, and not having anybody need anything. Ooh, almost overflowed it. Perfect. I'm a pro. Corona. I love Corona with lime, but I'm too lazy to go out and buy lime, so lime salt works. Oh my goodness, I see my first lily flower. It's gonna be right there. Wait, not that one. That one right there. Oh, that might open in the morning. First one of the year. What is this? What's the date? Monday, the 22nd of April. So probably the 23rd. For the first lily flower. Alright, go back. Oh no. What have I done? Oh. Okay. You know what? I haven't even really looked at earthquakes. Where's been swarming in California? Yeah, I thought I saw a bigger one up in Canada, around the coast. But I didn't look it up. I haven't really been online today much. Where's it swarming in California, Brendan? In Southern California? .7. How deep was it? Yeah, but nothing really as big is happening right now. That's come on, if that's anything you need to be worried about. Yeah, Dutch definitely provides a much needed service that people don't even really realize they want unless they see it. You know, I started following Dutch about, I don't know, 7 or 8 years ago. I wasn't even signed into YouTube or anything, you know, I was just browsing. And finally, one time, I just had to leave a comment on one of his videos. I think it was that um, battery power printed on paper video he did, like a long time ago. And I had to leave a comment, but you can't leave a comment unless you create a YouTube account, which I did, but I didn't even know, you know, I could upload videos or whatever. But that's why I even ever did sign into the G word. But yeah, Dutch was like the first one, you know, I knew that I could trust for real reporting that, you know, you couldn't get from the mainstream media. And then Tattoo, you know, the hard part is just trying to find the real people, you know, the ones that aren't fake, that are just, you know, fear mongering to promote something or some agenda. You saw that? That's a great video. My son is on the Hayward and friends I have out there. Yeah, I'm probably about 2 hours from Hayward. Hour and a half. Oh, I'm sure it's less than that. It's like 2 hours driving. I mean, it takes me like 2 hours to get to San Francisco. So, Hayward is before San Francisco. I don't know. I don't go to the Bay Area much. I just hate that area. It's so nasty and dirty, and I mean, I'll go to Fisherman's Wharf or something once or maybe twice a year. But it's just like not worth it. Sanctuary City. Yeah, it's really dirty and filthy. Yeah, that's, you smell urine and feces everywhere. You know, it's a huge homeless problem. But people don't have anywhere to go, and buying and selling drugs right there on the street, and urinating and defecating everywhere, and they're everywhere. The whole city just smells like piss. And the tourist sections out by Fisherman's Wharf, and they're all over there too. But there's a big, there's a lot of police there, and it's just not a good experience. Not like it was when I was a kid. Now it's just like dirty. Traffic is just like this shit. Parking is just horrible. If you can find it, it's so expensive. It's stupid. I'm lucky. I have disabled plates, so. But still, even that's hard. Oh, excuse me. My husband works there. We're separated. We've been separated for, I don't know, a long time, 10, 12 years, but we're still friends. And yeah, he lives in like around Concord and drives into San Francisco or takes BART. He's also an electrician. He was my apprentice. He was one of my apprentices when we met. Funny. Anyway. Yeah, he has to do that and work there every day. Hi, Sylvia. Thank you. I love my koi pond. It's my special place. Whoa. My ducks are all stuck. I have stuck ducks. Be free. Be free, my friend. Oh, that's Laura Shark. That's Laura Shark. Look her up on YouTube. Laura Shark CW. She's a cop watcher in LA. Torrance, Glendale area. Yeah, she's a badass. Keeps those cops in check. Oh, that's a long range. So I got that shark and it reminded me of her, so I wrote Laura Shark on it. Laura Shark. Oh, you can't see it. A bad vibe combo. No. You have bad vibes? I don't have bad vibe. Come on, Laura Shark, be free. Travel with the current. Alright, Doug. Catch you later. Thanks for coming by. It's just a great place to come after you're done watching all your subscriptions of all the doom and gloom and all the bad things happening. You just kind of got to come watch a fish for a bit. I do. I don't know about you. Yeah, it's like, all that doom and gloom. Well, you can sit in there watching all those videos and start feeling all negative. I mean, it affects your whole day, the whole week, whatever. Or you could instead come out here and sit by the pond and just forget about all that and feel really good. Which would you choose? Although I am out here still connected to the internet doing a live stream, but just kind of, I don't know. I hope I'm helping somebody. It sure helps me. I couldn't live without it. If I didn't have that freeway noise in the background, it would be perfect. But I've lived here for so long that I kind of don't hear it anymore. But if that would disappear, I'd be in heaven. Yeah, Doug. Yeah, me too. It's hard for me to walk on that sand anymore. It's hard for me to walk anyway, but on the sand is pretty much impossible. And then you know me. I'm out there. I finally make it out to our little sand spot by the ocean. Get the cooler out, grab a couple beers, and then I have to go to the bathroom. And it's like, oh my god, that's all the way up that sand hill, across the parking lot, and yeah. So, I just built one in my backyard. Close to the refrigerator, close to the bathroom, close to the cigarettes, and other smokable medicinal products. close to my garden. And I'm east of the I-5. All those doom and gloom predictions, everything west of the I-5 is going to be toast. So, I'll probably have oceanfront property. You know, I wonder how far I really am east of the I-5. I would say probably 15 miles as a crow flies. I'll have to look that up. I'm almost out of beer. Sometimes the duck will get stuck in that output, just spinning. It keeps getting caught in the vortex. Funny to watch. LOL. I wonder if he still turns on. Yep. I don't know why that keeps doing that. The Wi-Fi is good out here right now. Now, this ducky does not light anymore. This one. Oh, come here. Oh, that's the thermometer. flower. First flower of the year. Maybe tomorrow, if not the next day, for sure. Yeah, barking dogs are annoying. God, let that dog in. Jeez. Oh. Alright, that dog's totally ruining my mojo. I'm out of beer anyway, so...